Hi, this is Ron Erickson at the Yankee Hill Winery Cooking School. Do you like ricotta cheese? Do you like the ricotta cheese that you bought at the store? If you did, you will love homemade ricotta cheese. It's very simple to do. It takes 1 gallon of milk, and I use whole milk. Takes a pot. I like to use a Teflon coated pot because in making this it will scorch on the bottom a little bit. So try not to use stainless steel. Just use a Teflon one. And then we need a bowl, a colander, and a thermometer and something to hold it on, a cheese basket or a berry basket, and we want some cheesecloth. And so what we would do is to set this up like this, and it will take about an hour and a half to make this. So first we are going to take, I'm using whole milk. Whole milk will produce more cheese. I usually get 1.5 pounds of cheese out of this, and it tastes so much better than the stuff you buy in the store. And so there we put a gallon of milk. And then I'll turn on the flame. And we want to turn that on very low. And what I'm looking at is, like, this is a small thermometer. We can place it here so it's in kind of the middle of the milk. You can take something like this or a wooden spoon and drill a hole in it, and that will do the same thing in holding the thermometer up. Now I have this on very low, and we just leave it until the thermometer reaches 190 degrees. And at that point we will add 1/2 cup of white distilled vinegar. And so I will let this go and get up to 190 degrees. Then we'll check back with it, and meanwhile I'll get the vinegar ready. Okay, now our milk has heated up to 190 degrees. I'm going to turn the flame off and remove the thermometer. And then we take 1/2 cup of distilled white vinegar and we pour that in. And then we want to just move it back and forth. Now, I have this holy spoon, but you could use a, any slotted spoon or one with holes in it. Now, if you look closely, you can see that the curds are starting to form. And so here they are, just like that. It just starts immediately. And so we're going to let that rest for a little bit, and then we'll let that set for 30 minutes, and then we will take the curds out and separate them from the whey. Okay, we've let our curds and whey set for half an hour. And so now I'm going to scoop in and look at all the curds we get. So we want the whey to drain off. So we are going to put this in a cheesecloth in a colander with a bowl underneath. And we want that just to drain. Now you don't want to scrape the bottom of the pot because it has scorched and it doesn't look too good. And so we'll just kind of scoop out what we can. And the reason why I'm scooping instead of pouring, if we pour it, the force of the whey will break down the cheese. And that isn't what we want. Now the whey can be used for making soup. You can feed it to your cats or dogs, any animals. You can use it to water your vegetables with, whatever you choose. And so we will let this set then for another half hour. There we go. I think that will do it. For another half hour, and then we will add some salt to it and put it in a bowl. And then it will be all ready to eat. So we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Okay, a half an hour has gone by, and so we can take the cheese and just put it right into the bowl. And then I just take 1 spoonful of salt, and this is Himalayan salt that I'm using. And so we're just going to stir that in. Get it all mixed in. You need to have the salt in there because this is what is going to help preserve the cheese. Now, depending on your refrigerator, this should keep for about a week. But I'm sure you'll probably eat it up or use it up. And this can be used for lasagna, for hors d'oeuvres, all different things. Now, if you cannot use it up right away, then just put it in a Ziploc bag and freeze it. When it defrosts, it's going to look not too good. But once it gets completely defrosted, it works just like fresh cheese. So, try this. Make it up. This will be the best tasting. That is really good. It's the best ricotta cheese you will ever try. So, thank you for watching this video. This is Ron Erickson at the Yankee Hill Winery Cooking School. Skål!